This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge for...
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
Big play by this defense, wiped out by the face mask.
And disappointing because it was so unnecessary. They had the sack, but the officials are definitely keeping a close eye on the...
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but a
shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Open man is Fitzpatrick.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3.
Let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Brown. And this one is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled. Pressure's on. Can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
Lambeau on for the extra point. They drive that time. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, it reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
I'm scratching my head a little bit here, trying to make sense of what I just... So difficult. That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had the fumble last time that led...
Everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll run on first down with Evans.
And he'll work this forward. 3, it's 2nd down. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another.
Anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in.
That's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17.
Gronk, so tough to cover. Sometimes the flag's going to come out.
His size and his ability create a lot of these pass interference calls. If you're trying to go through him to get to the ball, that's a...
Back to throw. Brown. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd lead. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Looking to throw. Brown. Dancing to his left. They'll keep it on the ground. Takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Jaguars are closing in on a fun more.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run.
taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Remember, they have 1-3. That one going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
To throw is Tannehill.
Gets this to Ferguson, the tight end.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Tannehill throwing again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Titans on 3rd down.
Coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers.
There defensively at 2nd down.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd?
12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he fires one incomplete. They're still throwing the football here now. Back to throw again. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. Adams. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist.
And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. Message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things. But
Nice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one are thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. Away from that, and then they got it together.